Maybe your mind won't stop racing, longing for things to be different. Or it's your lunch break and you're hiding in your car, scrolling, avoiding your day. Or you're desk pretending to work while your mind is somewhere else entirely. Anywhere else, right? You have a good life. You know you do. And yet there's this ache, this quiet, constant ache that just won't go away. Like you're homesick for a place you've never been, like you're mourning someone who's still alive. That someone, though, is you, the real you, the one you catch glimpses of at late at night during a deep meditation, in those rare moments when you let yourself dream before your logical mind shuts it down. And here's what I want you to hear that people will tell you. You're not crazy. You're not ungrateful. You're not broken. You're just ready. You did everything right, didn't you? You read The Secret. You read The Power of Now. You did the visions board. You did the affirmations and the manifestation journals. And here's the thing. It worked. You're actually pretty good at manifesting. Look at your life. But somewhere along the way, you manifested a beautiful prison. And now you're the warden and the inmate. Because here's what nobody just brings up to you. The spiritual books lag. Not about the big stuff. Energy's real. You do create your reality. Consciousness is everything they said it was. But they made you think awakening was the destination. They made you think one day you'd get there and everything, would just click and all your problems would vanish. What they didn't tell you, okay, is awakening is just the beginning. The hardest part isn't having the insight, it's living it every single day. In a world that doesn't understand you, in a job that drains you, around the people who love you but don't really see. You've been living in spiritual witness protection, right? And you meditate in the morning to remember who you are. Then you spend the rest of the day pretending to be someone else. The loneliness you feel, it's not because nobody loves you. It's because nobody knows you. Not really. Not the, you that comes alive when you talk about energy and purpose and the fact that we're all consciousness having a human experience. Not the you that knows you came here to do something that matters. And the worst part, you got so good at hiding that even you don't fully know you anymore. You catch yourself sometimes, don't you? Looking in the mirror, thinking, when did I become this person? You were wild once, brave, certain once, right? And somewhere along the way, you traded your dreams for stability, your truth for approval, your purpose for a paycheck. And the universe keeps sending you signals, keeps waking you up in the middle of the night, keeps putting books in your podcasts in your feed, videos like this one in your recommended. But because you made a deal before you came here, you promise you do something, be something. And time is running out to keep that promise and do, what your heart really wants. And you know what's really going on and what you likely don't want to hear. You're waiting for permission, waiting for a sign, waiting until the kids are older, until you have more money, until you figure out exactly what your purpose is, until the fear goes away. And you keep researching another book, another course, another certification, searching for the answer outside you when you already know it inside you. And every time you get close, every time you almost take that leap, that jump, that voice shows up. Who do you think you are? You're too old to start over. What if people think you're crazy? So you retreat back to the meditation cushion, back to the spiritual books, back to the comfortable misery of the life you've outgrown. Here's the hard truth. Your responsibilities are real. I'll give you that, right? But also know you're using, them as an excuse. Both things are true. You do have obligations and you're hiding behind because it's here that stayed where you are, actually becoming who you were meant to be, actually being seen, actually risking failing, actually having no excuses left that doesn't work. All right. No. Quick thing though, before we continue, if you're resonating with this and what I'm sharing, I built something for you. It's called Guide. It's a meditation app that creates custom meditation specifically for your life, not generic, not for millions of people, for you and whatever you're working on. Fear, limiting beliefs, manifestation, something specific. And sorry to interrupt the video here, but it's been really helpful for me and I wanted to share it. I also wrote a book called The Mind Reset. That's going to walk you through reality engineering, how to do what I'm talking about. It's the same system I've been using to finally make the real changes, and you can grab it for free. It's in the link, below. Um, and hey, if this video is, connecting with you, it actually helps people find this content if you subscribe, especially if you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. So back to it. Here's what I really want you to hear about all this. You don't have to burn your life down. Like I used to think. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow or abandon your responsibilities or move to Bali to find yourself. Oh, that sounds not too bad. You just have to stop abandoning you. What if the point isn't to escape your life, but to finally show up for it as your real self? Not the edited version, not the safe version, the real version. What if your purpose isn't this big separate thing you have to go find, but something that emerges when you start living from your truth and the life you already have? What if you don't need another book, another teaching, another guru? What if you just need to actually do the things you already know? To speak in that, right? To have that honest conversation with that friend, to stop pretending you're not fine when you're not, to stop dumbing yourself down, to stop apologizing for who you are. You don't need more knowledge. You need practice, daily structured, guided practice of being the person you are, in meditation, really. And in every moment of your life to do that, you need community, real community, people who get it, people who won't think you're crazy. You need accountability, the loving kind, the kind that says, I see who you really are, and I'm not going to let you hide anymore. And you need to grieve, like that sadness you feel. It's not depression. It's your soul mourning its exile. And listen, real quick, you're not going to feel ready. You're never going to feel ready. The fear isn't going to go away. You just have to get better at doing things while you're afraid. And people are going to think you're weird. Absolutely. Some are going to judge you. Some won't understand. And that's okay, because the people who matter, your people, your real people, they're waiting for you to stop hiding. They need you to go first. They need you to show them it's possible. You think you're alone, but there are millions of people just like you, successful on the outside, dying on the inside, spiritually awake, practically asleep. They're waiting for someone to be brave enough to live out loud. Why not you? Why not now? You came here to play a big game. I know you did. You know you did. The game doesn't start when conditions are perfect. The game starts when you decide to stop waiting. So here's my question. What if you woke up tomorrow and decided that was the day? The day you stopped abandoning yourself. You started showing up as who you really are. Consequences be damned. What would you do different? Who would you call? What would you say? What would you finally start? What would you finally stop? You don't need the whole path mapped out. You just need to take the next true step and then the next one. Your soul is tired of waiting. I know that probably lands. Your purpose is tired of being a something dream. Your real life, the one you came here to live, is tired of being postponed. You're not crazy. You're not broken. You're not too late. You're just ready. And the world is waiting for what only you can get in this moment. You're like me. I struggled for years to live what I just described and wish there was a systematic, simple, step-by-step way I could implement all of this, how to remove the fluff of it all. It's like, this book feels good. And since I couldn't find it, I created it, and I call it Reality Engineering Protocol. I wrote a book about it, like I mentioned. It's called The Mind Reset. It teaches you how to innately create the next best chapter of your life. And I don't want price to stop you, so I made it free. Just comment on this video and what you can relate to, and then you want the book, and I'm going to send you a free copy, okay? And yes, really appreciate a comment. Love to hear from you. I respond to all of them. And what are you struggling with? What landed in this video with you? And if you're ready to stop reading about transformation and actually live it, I want you to join this community and watch these videos. I'm going to teach you what worked for me. I'm going through the same thing still. I'm not on a mountain, okay, having it all figured out. I have struggled with the exact same thing. I wrote this to myself. This video is to me. We're all one, right? I invite you to come on this journey, and we all get to continue to wake up and remember who we are and see what's really possible. Much love, and I'll see you on the next one.